So this is Manchester City. I think this is when the Paul Dickoff goal against Gillingham, if I remember rightly.
Oh, this is Man City, and they played Gillingham. I think it must have been the League One playoff final.
It's obviously Manchester City. Probably back in when they were in like the Championship.
Man City. What's that old badge? That must be ages ago.
Man City, small club.
It's in the 90s, I think. 1998 maybe, and I think it was 3-2 or 4-2 to come from 2-0 down. I remember it being quite a famous game.
I reckon like early 2000s in an FA Cup final.
I haven't a clue to it. I'm going to say Division 1 Championship playoff final. 1997, I'm going to say.
It was the playoff final. I'm not sure on the year, but it went to penalties, if I'm right.
Leyton Orient? That looks very recent.
So it's Leyton Orient, I can tell that. Just trying to think. I'm pretty sure they won the league last year, so it can't be last year.
I'm terrible at this, mate. I don't even know what the team is. Give us a hint.
So that's Leyton Orient. That was I think it was the League One playoff final against Rotherham United. Rotherham won, because it's well documented how Leyton Orient nearly got to the Championship and it went to non-league.
I'm going to say 2017 National League playoff final. I'm not sure who they played.
I really don't know who that is.
I'm going to say last season I think they got promoted last season. So the National League playoff final. I don't know who they played, but I'm thinking it was last season.
Some kind of playoff final, like 2014, 2015.
It's the final that Steve Evans ran down the touchline celebrating Alex Ravel's screamer. So yeah, Rotherham beat him in League One playoff final.
Steve Evans, first time Steve Evans has ever run, I think.
So this one's Derby County. Shocking club.
That's Derby. I don't remember a final. Again, it looks like quite an old kit.
That kit is awful. Christ. It's Derby County.
So that's Derby County. I'm not sure when it was, but I'll have a guess. I'd say it's a playoff final.
Maybe. I know they played in the Premier League in 2008, I think. So I'm going to say 2007 playoff final.
I'm thinking all these kits look old, but I bet it's probably not. Is it old? Really old?
I'm not sure they played in the final, but it's beat Southampton on penalties. That's all I know.
Championship playoff final again, just because I don't remember them ever doing anything else. Probably say 2009 Championship playoff final.
I reckon like there've been a few playoff finals recently. I reckon like no, because they're in the Prem like 20. I reckon like 2006 FA Cup final, something like that.
So this is West Ham United. It's quite an iconic shirt, like growing up wise, watching Match It Day.
This just screams Carlton Cole.
West Ham.
West Ham. That shirt reminds me of Joe Cole.
Is it against Liverpool at the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff, where Gerrard scored that absolute peach? But apart from that, I can't think of the year or anything.
I think it might be the FA Cup final that Gerrard scored. Gerrard scored like the last minute winner from like about 35 yards. Last minute equaliser, I think it was actually.
I reckon that's like 2008. They were around the championship, that's where they were.
I'm not sure on the competition. I think they were in the Prem at the time, so it can't be that. It can't be a championship playoff final.
Yeah, I'm going to go like 2008 championship playoff final.
I'd say FA Cup final. Probably like 2008. Just off the top of my head, I don't have a clue.
I don't know what year it was. I'm going to say 2005.
So that's Wimbledon, which is obviously gone on to be MK Dons.
So it's Wimbledon, obviously. Not a clue. Again, it looks like quite an old kit.
Wimbledon. Jesus.
So I say it's Wimbledon, you can see by the badge.
I can't tell you much about the shirt in general.
Never heard of that sponsor, Spall. Never heard of them.
That must be like, I want to say it looks really old.
Probably the FA Cup final. And I'll just go for a guess, 1994.
I will not have to start to say. I'd guess playoff final, which maybe got into the Premier League.
I'm going to go like 2002.
So I'm going to say in the 90s sometime again. League 2 playoff final.
Some kind of playoff final.